What's up, guys? Welcome back. I am at a good friend of mine's junkyard slash heavenly stash of Volkswagen cars and parts. Been a long time friend of my family's. Him and my father used to race Volkswagens together way back in the day. And he's getting older, but he's a wealth of knowledge. And I come see him every now and then when I've got some weird, oddball Volkswagen project going on, which is what I have going on now. You guys saw me go to Burlington and pick up all the air suspension components for the Polo Coupe. And now I'm sorting out the Mk1 Rabbit knuckles that I need. And I've had a lot of people reach out. I appreciate all you guys reaching out, saying that you had, either a Cabrio or some other cars with knuckles. But really what I needed to do was come here to my friend's place to go through a storage unit that he's got right full of knuckles, all the way from 75 all the way up through Mark II, to test fit ball joint tapers, caliper carriers, which all changed throughout even just the Mark I platform. 1975 to 80 were certain wheel bearing and caliper carrier sizes, even the way the tie rod mount came off the knuckle, which I don't need. But then from 81 to 84, things changed. The GTI 83, 84, things changed. This is all for front end suspension stuff. So I'm here kind of comparing a bunch of stuff, making sure I get the right thing. He's been great. He lets me take like more than I need, and whatever I don't use, I bring back. So I don't need to make numerous trips. But being here is just a treat. I mean, the stuff he's got here is just unbelievable. So before I leave, I will walk around and show you guys some of the unbelievable goodies that he's got sitting around here. So as you guys can see, he's got so many parts stashed. This container I'm in right now is mostly water-cooled stuff. There is some air-cooled stuff. You saw the motor on my way in here, but most of this is water-cooled stuff. And it's insane. It's insane. He's not really a hoarder. I mean, it looks like it. But he's worked on Volkswagens his whole life, and so having these parts available, whether or not he's replacing parts that you can't buy off the shelf, his new old stock parts anymore, or he's like preserving a car, having these parts is unbelievable. So I'm in here literally piling through stacks, piles of knuckles. Mark I, Mark II. What I need is Mark I. So it's absolutely incredible to have a mass of parts like this available to kind of figure out what I need and what I don't need. So I actually never knew he had a notchback down here, and that's pretty cool. I think it's the only notchback he's got. Lots of gears, lots of buses. Turn you guys over here. Lots of buses, lots of convertible Beetles, a couple of real early Beetles, that oval window 56 up top, bay window buses, some Type 3 stuff, square backs, that notchback. So cool, so cool. I love Type 4s so much. I didn't know he had a Type 4 here. Got the notch back down there, which I think is the only notch that he's got. And that Type 4, it's so cool. I love Type 4s. They've always been the ugly duckling. I feel like they haven't gotten any love. Their time will come. Hopefully I can get in on them before they get too expensive. But yeah, the 77 Rabbit up here, maybe that'll be a future project. Maybe we'll pull that Type 4 out. We'll see what he wants to sell. This place is amazing. All right, so I just left Pete's house, yard slash personal heaven. Yeah, it's awesome that I've known him forever, and I really am truly grateful that someone like him trusts me to just kind of poke around his yard, and because I just like being around that stuff. More often than not, I'm there to just be a sponge and absorb information and stories from that guy, and just walk around and see the cool stuff. It's been awesome. I'm beyond grateful for the help he's given me on a lot of these projects, both in knowledge and in actual tangible parts. I've got the hubs, the Mk1 hubs in hand for the Polo, so hopefully those will work out. We were able to find a wheel bearing size that might fit my Polo hub just right, which will be a godsend. That'll be amazing. So yeah, so hoping that these hubs, these spindles, knuckles will work. Got to figure out what wheel bearing I need that this hub will press into, because then hopefully those will press into the knuckles and I won't have to make axles. That is the goal. That is best case scenario, especially for the time allotted with only a few weeks left before the show. So again, can't thank Pete enough for all of his help, all of his continued support. I'll film an episode bringing the 700 over to his place, because he helped supply a lot of the beetle pan parts and knowledge for that 700 project, including how he bobs beetle pans down for like dune buggies and kit projects over the years where the wheelbase has to change. I kind of spoke with him about how he would Z and bob a beetle pan down, and so I haven't even brought the car over since. He's not too far away from where I live, so at some point this summer I'll definitely drive the 700 over so he can see that thing in person, because that's right up his alley. Custom weird stuff. All right guys, back at the shop. Got all the airlift stuff and the components I picked up at Pete's shop today. Gonna get everything in the shop, unloaded out of the van, and give you guys a closer look at what I'm doing. What I'm doing tonight though is just trying to test fit for wheels. We're still working on a few things, but I might be working with Rotiform on this project and getting some wheels built in time for Alpine Volkswagen. So if that's gonna happen, we have a 4-week window, and I gotta get them specs ASAP in order to start this process. So that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. It's been a super busy day. I'm sure as I filmed, I didn't film enough at Pete's. Trust me, you could film for a weekend in there and talk about every individual car and bus in Westphalia he's got in there. It's insane. I got a lot of work to do. I've got to test fit for the wheels. hopefully get with Rotiform on that. Super excited to work with them on this project. And I'll say it again, I'm planning on giving the car away after the show when the thing's done. Gonna do a Ludwick's Garage Governor's Club product run on the web store. Haven't decided the logistics of it yet, but for however X amount of money you spend on the web store, you get an entry to win the car. I've wanted to do this for years. I'm talking years. I've always thought about doing product purchasing for entries to win a car giveaway forever. And I feel like everybody's doing that now. But I'd like to start doing it with weird, quirky cars. And I'm going to start with the Polo, I think. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going small wheel, big lip, or no lip, big wheel. So we shall see. I think the car will look great either way, no matter what goes on with the wheels. But I've already got a wheel in mind with Rotiform. I won't say which one, but it'll look awesome on the car and period correct as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.